Hello students, welcome to Treehouse High School Kalyan. Now we are going to see the video of grade 7 chapter number 1 computer hardware components part 2. The main contents of part 2 are external hardware, the input, output and storage devices. Details of the contents are explained in the video.
Let me explain you about the input devices. Input refers to the data or instructions which we feed into a computer. Input devices are used to enter data and information into a computer. These devices convert the incoming data and instructions into a pattern of binary codes understood by a computer and then supply the converted data to the processor for processing. Some of the input devices are discussed below. Keyboard. Keyboard is one of the most important input devices used to input data and instructions into a computer. There are mainly 5 types of keys on a keyboard. Typing keys. These keys include letters, alphabet keys, numbers, number keys, punctuation, full stop, comma, colon, semicolon, single quote, double quote, and special symbol plus, minus, dollar, etc. Keys. These keys also include the shift, caps lock, space bar, backspace and the tab keys. Control keys. These keys are either used alone or in combination with other keys to perform an action. Control, Alt, Windows logo key and the escape key are various examples of control keys. Function keys. They are used to perform specific tasks. They are placed on the top row of the keyboard and are labeled as F1 till F12. These keys have different functions in different programs. Navigation keys. They are used for moving through documents or web pages and sometimes for editing the text. These keys include the arrow keys, home, end, page up, page down, delete, and insert keys. Numeric keypad. The numeric keypad consists of number keys from 0 to 9, the arithmetic operators and the decimal point. It is placed on the right side of the keyboard and is used for entering numbers at a faster pace. Mouse. Mouse is the most commonly used input and pointing device that lets you select and move items on the screen. The left mouse button is used more frequently than the right button. A single left click selects an item while double-clicking on an item activates the application. The right click often displays a list of commands on the screen. You can also gain access to property settings with the right click. Dragging and dropping makes it easy to move an item on the screen. With this simple technique, one can delete, copy and move files in a file manager. Mouse is also used in drawing packages to draw freehand lines, circles, boxes and other complicated graphic images. Types of mouse. Number 1. Mechanical mouse. This type of mouse has a metal or rubber ball on its lower side that can roll in all the directions. The screen pointer moves according to the movement of the ball, which is detected by the mechanical sensors within the mouse. Number 2. Opto-mechanical mouse. This type of mouse uses a mechanism similar to the mechanical mouse. The only difference is that it uses optical sensors to detect the movement of the ball. Number 3. Optical mouse. Optical mouse does not have any mechanical moving parts. The laser technology is used to detect the movement of the mouse. An optical mouse is more efficient and expensive than the mechanical and opto-mechanical mouse. Students, time for fact file. Magic Mouse. A Magic Mouse is a multi-touch mouse which was designed in 2009. Scanner. It is an input device that scans text, images and objects optically. The scanned data is then converted into a digital image and displayed on the computer screen. Types of scanner. Number 1. Drum scanner. This is the most efficient and expensive scanner. It uses a rotating glass drum to scan. In a drum scanner, the light from the object that is to be scanned is split into separate red, blue, and green beams optically, making the image precise. This mechanism is called the photo multiple tubes (PMT) technology. The drum scanners are used mainly in the publishing industry to print high-quality images in books and magazines. Number 2. Flatbed scanner. This is a popular desktop scanner. It looks like a miniature printer with a flip-up cover protecting the glass window. In a flatbed scanner, the object to be scanned is placed face down on the glass window, which is then illuminated with a bright light. It uses the charged coupled device CCD technology to read the entire area optically. Depending on its size, a flatbed scanner can fit standard or legal size documents, and its flexible cover allows you to scan books, newspapers, articles, photographs, etc. The flatbed scanners are used in homes, schools, and medium-sized offices. Number 3. Handheld scanner. This is a small manual device which is dragged over the surface of the image to be scanned. These scanners are operated by hand. It is difficult to operate these scanners as they need a steady hand to scan objects in order to avoid distorted images. Barcode scanner is one of the most utilized handheld scanner used in shopping malls. Microphone. It is an input device used to record and store voice or any other sound into a computer, generally a .wav file. It is also used for recording a narration in a PowerPoint presentation. Generally, it is used as a separate component for desktops but can be seen as an integrated component in some laptops. You can notice a special port in these computers where a microphone can be connected. Microphone is commonly used in video conferencing, speech recognition programs, radio broadcasting, recording, and sound amplifying systems. Light pen. It is a light-sensitive pointing device commonly used to select or modify data on the screen. It allows the user to point on displayed objects or draw on the screen. Its operation is similar to a touch screen but has greater positional accuracy. It is easy to use and helpful for programs like computer-aided design, CAD. Digital camera. A digital camera is quite similar to a traditional camera that takes both video and still photographs, except for the fact that digital images can be used, viewed, and edited on personal computer. We can also print the photos through a printer. It does not require a film roll like a normal camera. Nowadays, mobile phones have inbuilt digital cameras. A webcam is also a kind of digital camera connected to a computer. It is used for video conferencing and online chatting. Now let me explain you about the output devices. The output devices are used to display or print the processed data in a user-readable form. A computer can have several output devices attached to it. Some of the common output devices are listed below. Monitor. Monitor is the most common output device. It is also called Visual Display Unit, VDU, an electronic visual display for computers. Just like a television, a monitor also displays the output on the screen. The picture on a monitor is made up of thousands of small colored dots called pixels. The output displayed on the monitor is called soft copy. 3 types of monitors are commonly used. Cathode ray tube (CRT) monitors, liquid crystal display (LCD or thin film transistor TFT monitors), light emitting diode (LED) monitors. Printer. A printer is a peripheral device that accepts text and graphic output from a computer and prints the information on paper. The printed information on the paper is called a hard copy. A printer is connected to a computer using a USB port or Wi-Fi connection. Printers vary in size, speed, and cost. They are of 2 types. Impact printers. Impact printers allow physical contact between the printer head and paper. That is, these printers print by the impact of printer head on the paper. They are also called character printers. For example, daisy wheel printers, dot matrix printers. Non-impact printers. Non-impact printers do not allow physical contact between the printing heads and paper. That is, they do not strike against the inked ribbon or the paper which is being printed. Only the ink used for printing touches the paper. Non-impact printers have better print quality. For example, thermal printers, inkjet printers, laser printers. Students, let's know more. A multifunction on-printer is an office machine which not only prints but also scans, produces photocopies, and faxes the document. This type of printer is also known as all-in-one printer. Projector. A projector is an output device that takes images generated by a computer and displays them onto a big screen, wall, or any other flat surface. A projector is commonly used in a school classroom for teaching, at a meeting in an office to project the presentation about some newly launched product or strategy, in cinema theaters for projecting movies. Students, let us talk about the storage devices. Storage devices store information until it is deleted or overwritten by the user. The commonly used storage devices are hard disk. A hard disk is a magnetic storage device used to store and retrieve data. It is generally embedded within the disk itself or housed in a separate box external to the computer. It is made up of a collection of disks known as platters stacked on top of each other. Each platter consists of two read or write heads on both the sides for reading the stored data. All the read or write heads are attached to a single axis arm so that they do not move independently. Each platter has the same number of tracks to store data. A track location that cuts across all platters is called a cylinder. Hard disk is also known as Winchester disk. This name comes from an early type of disk drive developed by IBM in 1973. Students, do you know hard disk was introduced in 1954 by an IBM team led by Ray Johnson? CD-ROM. A CD-ROM stands for Compact Disc Read-Only Memory. Read-only means you cannot change the pre-recorded information stored on the disk. It is a type of optical disk capable of storing large amount of data, information, software, etc. Today, most of the software like audio, video, graphics and multimedia presentations are found on CDs. The data from a CD is accessed using a CD drive. The storage capacity varies from 650 MB to 900 MB. The speed of a CD-ROM drive is called data transfer rate and is measured in kilobytes per second. There are two types of CD-ROMs. CDR, compact disc recordable. CDRW, compact disc rewritable. DVD, digital versatile disc. Invented in 1995, DVD has become a very popular data storage device. Initially, it was called digital video disc, which was later changed to digital versatile disc. DVDs are optical discs with much larger storage capacity as compared to CD. DVD can store high-quality video, audio and other kind of digital information. DVDs are available in single and double-sided versions. A DVD can store 6 times more data than a CD. The data transmission rate of a DVD is much faster than that of a CD, approximately 15 times faster. A DVD can hold 4.7 GB to 17 GB of data. Like a CD-ROM, a DVD is also available in many versions such as DVD-R, DVD-RW, DVD plus R and DVD plus RW. Blu-ray disc. Blu-ray disc is a new optical disc format that is rapidly replacing a DVD. The name Blu-ray disc is derived from the blue-violet laser, which is used to read and write this type of disc. This disc has the same dimension as a DVD and CD, but can hold up to 25 GB of data on a single layer and 50 GB of data on a dual-layer disk. Blu-ray disc can store up to 6 times the data stored in a regular DVD. Flash drive. It is a small and portable flash memory data storage device mainly used to transfer audio, video and data files from the hard drive of one computer to another. It is removable and rewritable. It is plugged into the computer's USB port. It consists of a small PCB, printed circuit board, which contains the circuit elements and a USB connector that is electrically insulated and protected inside a plastic metal or rubberized case. Flash drive is also called pen drive or thumb drive and is available with storage capacity of up to 1 TB of data and is further planned to have its capacity to 2 TB. Okay students, let us take a recap of this chapter. A computer comprises of two major components, hardware and software. The physical components of a computer which we can touch and feel are known as hardware. Software is a set of programs which controls the internal operations of a computer and instructs the computer about the work to be done. The hardware components that are installed within the CPU cabinet are called internal hardware. A motherboard is the main circuit board of a computer that holds the most essential components of the computer system. Peripheral component interconnect (PCI) serves as a connection between a computer's motherboard and any connected hardware. CPU is the main unit of a computer. It is alternately referred to as microprocessor. It controls all the instructions it receives from hardware, internal and external devices, and software running on a computer. The components which are attached to the computer externally are called as external hardware components. These are also known as peripherals. Input devices convert the incoming data in the instructions into a pattern of binary codes understood by a computer and then supply the converted data into the processor for processing. The output devices are used to display or print the processed data in a user-readable form. Storage devices store information until it is deleted or overwritten by the user.